Welcome everyone to another episode of Universe Mode. We have some more qualifying matches to determine who else will be joining the men's and women's teams for Raw at Survivor Series. And we'll also hear from our women's champion Becky Lynch, all live from Michigan. And the Raw women's champion Becky Lynch is here, the man. She is in the building tonight. She said she has some words for SmackDown Women's Champion Ronda Rousey ahead of their battle at Survivor Series. Becky Lynch making her way to the ring. And let's see what Becky has to say. And she's saying she has unfinished business with Ronda Rousey. Becky reminding us that this should have been the match a few years ago, but Nia Jax kind of ruined that. And we didn't end up getting her one-on-one with Ronda at Survivor Series. And Becky's saying she can't wait to be the one to hand Rousey a loss in a one-on-one match, a standard one-on-one match. Says she's going to make her tap out to disarm her. And Becky also saying she's going to stay far away from Nia Jax and do everything in her power to stay healthy so that this match will go on. And she wants Rousey to do the same. Stay away from anyone else. We want the fans want to see it, and Becky says she needs this match. And Becky Lynch letting it be known she's not afraid of Rousey, and she wants them both at 100% for their match at Survivor Series. Alright, so now we know Nia Jax is the captain after last week's episode of Raw. She'll be the captain of Team Raw, and now we got to find out who will be joining her on Team Raw for the Survivor Series tag match. And out first is Bianca Belair. She'll be getting an opportunity to join the team. And her opponent tonight will be Shirai. Shane McMahon, GM, said he wanted it to be a battle of a couple of younger and newer stars. Both of these ladies are fairly new to the main roster. And he wants them to, he wants some youth and inexperience on the roster to go with the experience. And Bianca going right in, showing off that power. Ooh, huge slam. And I'd say Bianca definitely has the strength advantage in this match. Io might have a quickness advantage. I'm not sure. That could go either way, I think. But Bianca definitely has the power advantage. And we've seen both of these ladies get have a few opportunities so far in Universe Mode. Bianca, most notably, had a match with Becky Lynch at SummerSlam for the Raw Women's Championship. And Io Shirai recently wrestled on our WWE After Dark Twitch special. It's going to start being a weekly show, so make sure to subscribe on or follow on Twitch. Subscribe if you want as well, but but follow on there so that way you can watch along live, or you can watch at a later time on here, because I'll also be uploading them to YouTube as well. Yeah, our WWE After Dark, I thought first night was pretty fun. Io Shirai jumps right up, but Bianca Belair not having it. Io's got a hold of her. Oh, nice backdrop. But yeah, I thought our first night of it went pretty well. And hope to see you guys there in future weeks. Bianca just a little quicker, looking to regain control of the match. Io had a brief moment where she was getting some offense in, but now Bianca slows it back down, trying to take charge. But Io Shirai going to send her up over the top rope. Bianca hangs on, but gets speared off the apron to the floor. Io follows her. Bianca trying to back up, but eats a forearm. And, oh, Bianca went for a whip with her braid, and Io Shirai was able to cut her off. Oh, and Bianca sends her into the steel steps. And a nice little taunt for the crowd. Io Shirai trying to get back to her feet. Ref count up to 6. And Bianca's got her. Ooh, and a backdrop. Backbreaker, I mean. Bianca getting a running start. And a splash. And for the cover. And Io immediately kicks out. And, oh, wow. She just drops Bianca with a vicious right forearm shot. And Io Shirai catches her in for the cover, but Bianca kicks out. And not sure what was going on there. Kind of an awkward stare down. Bianca fights out, though, whatever Io's going for. And a great counter. Io Shirai catches her into a nice arm drag takedown. Bianca using the ropes as leverage to get back to her feet. Now getting tangled up in the ropes. Looks like Io is just wrenching back on her arm there. Great strategy, though, to try to weaken her arms and maybe reduce her power. She can't hold you up with her arms. Might reduce some power. And Bianca Belair pushes her away. Oh! And Bianca going in for the cover. 2. And Io Shirai kicks out. Bianca kind of questioned the referee in the count, but definitely a 2. And went for the whip again with a braid. And Io Shirai now just blocking every strike. Oh! And Bianca kind of ran into that one as Io catches her for a scoop slam. But Bianca with a nice left forearm shot, trying to gain control. Cut off Io's momentary offensive burst. Still to come tonight as well, you have Raw Underground, first week of that. Bianca with a nice slam of her own. And Randy Orton is also in action tonight. So a couple things you won't want to miss on the card. And Io Shirai with a nice hurricanrana into a cover, but it's going to be a rope break. And she's going to kick Bianca back down. Bianca now coming back with some strikes of her own, but Io Shirai trying to gain control. Io gonna send her into the corner. Now just hammering away. And I don't like where this is going. Setting Bianca up on top of the top turnbuckle. What's Io thinking? And a Spanish fly from the top rope. Io gonna go in for a cover. And a kick out at 1. Both of these women, this will mean a lot to them to be part of that Survivor Series roster, that Survivor Series tag match, representing their brand. Huge moment for either of these women. Bianca now take it down. Io Shirai's got her in a submission. And Bianca gonna break the hold. And hits her with the clothesline. Bianca looking to take this win, head to Survivor Series. Like I said, it could be a huge moment. Gonna go in for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Bianca Belair is heading to Survivor Series. Picks up the win over Io Shirai in a very competitive matchup. Great match tonight here in this opener. And I think Raw's got a bright future with these two women battling in the division. Great match tonight. Bianca now will be joining Nia Jax on the Raw Survivor Series team. And there'll be 2 spots left. We'll have to see who's going to join those two. But as it stands right now, Nia Jax and Bianca Belair, they're in. The EST of WWE. So tonight, our first look at Shane McMahon's new concept for Raw Underground, from a separate arena from the normal arena. One Raw superstar versus one SmackDown superstar. He opened the door for any SmackDown wrestler to come. And out first is Baron Corbin, looking to redeem himself after that failure that he had out in the desert. And you know he has the boxing background, so this might play into his wheelhouse. But his opponent tonight from SmackDown, Chad Gable, somebody with amateur wrestling background. And he could definitely use those tactics to help him win this match. Knockout or submission, the only way to win. Very similar to our MMA rule style matches. Only no cage. So yeah, this is our first official Raw Underground. There'll be one match from this every other week. So next week there won't be a Raw Underground, but the following week there will be one. And as I mentioned briefly, the rules are simple. Knockout or submission. Either make your opponent tap or you knock them out. Ooh, great counter from Chad Gable. And like I said, this is Shane McMahon's newest idea to get a little more interest in Raw. And instead of doing this as a standalone thing, it's better off just having it as a just part of the show every other week. These matches have been popular whenever I've done them in the past, and I think this might be a good addition to the Raw shows. And I love the vibes of the arena, too. Chad Gable fighting back. And misses with the drop kick. Not sure he wants to get into a striking battle with Corbin, though. Corbin has that boxing background, but at the same time, I don't know that Corbin wants to get into a mat wrestling contest with him, simply because Gable, great collegiate wrestler, background and everything. Baron Corbin picks him up. Oh! Dropping him hard on his back. And there's no weapons allowed or anything like that either. This is strictly hand-to-hand combat. We don't want any cheap matches. Corbin going to roll out to the floor, trying to create a little separation. Now going to roll back into the ring now that Gable followed. You can see he's just trying to get away from, but Gable relentless in his chase. Corbin with a stomp. Yeah, Corbin did not exactly, his little plan there in the desert to try to steal the Universal Championship from Drew McIntyre backfired, and McIntyre put him through a table and won that match. Chad Gable with a roll, grabs the leg, just twisting right now. Corbin with a good reversal. And goes for the choke slam, backbreaker combo. Yeah, Corbin sees this as an opportunity here in Raw Underground. And he wins by knockout with the end of days. Referee is called for the bell, saying Chad Gable unable to respond. There was definitely a size difference this match, and that may have played a big role in this one. But Baron Corbin comes out on top with the end of days, looking to try to get back some respect. And we got video clip from backstage. Undisputed Era, it looks like, has invaded Raw, and they're attacking the United States Champion Brody Lee. Eric Young there to help him. And for the main event tonight, we determine the second member for Team Raw. We know Seth Rollins is the captain for Team Raw Survivor Series, and looking to join him out first is Randy Orton. This main event, it'll be between Randy Orton and Sheamus. Shane McMahon wanted a couple of former world champions in this match. Basically saying can't go wrong either way. You got a former world champion joining Seth Rollins. And we know Randy Orton's history, too, of Survivor Series matches. He's done pretty well in them. This is not going to be an easy task for him. Sheamus making an appearance tonight. He always brings a fight. Oh, and Sheamus with a great reversal to start the match. Orton thought he could run right at him and get a good start, jump start, and Sheamus not having it. Sheamus coming fresh off his win on our After Dark stream when he defeated EC3. Randy Orton now with a reversal. And an Olympic slam. Or some might say an angle slam. Randy looking to earn a spot on the Survivor Series roster. It's been a minute since we've seen Randy. I think the last time we saw him was at what was it, a Saturday night's main event when he faced Christian, and Orton won that match, and then that fan rushed the ring after Orton was beaten up on Christian after the match. And we haven't seen Orton since then. He's been kind of on a break, and with no GM around, he hasn't really had to show up. No one's really been forcing him to. But now that Shane McMahon is here, our new GM, Randy's back in the building and back in the ring. And you know, Team SmackDown, their captain will be Rey Mysterio, but you know I don't think they want to see Randy Orton for Team Raw. Him and Seth Rollins, that's going to be a dangerous duo. And there's still 2 spots open after that. Sheamus now, some strikes to the chest. Sheamus yelling, "Are you not entertained?" And Sheamus is going to catch him. Orton's chest is going to be red after this. And Orton falls face first to the floor. And Sheamus now hits him with a belly-to-belly right on the floor. Remember, there's no padding or anything down there. That's not exactly a comfortable landing, as he's going to send Sheamus almost into the barricade. Ref kind of being a little lenient with the count right now, letting Sheamus catch his breath, get back into this ring. Obviously, you don't want to see the spot be decided via count out. That's not fun for anyone. I know I was talking earlier like it was a foregone conclusion that Randy Orton was going to win. That's not the case at all. I mean, Sheamus is perfectly capable, and he would also be a person I don't think SmackDown would want to see. He can dish out a lot of punishment and take some as well. And Randy now going to stomp every limb. Randy pounding the mat. Got him in position. And cannot connect to the RKO. And Sheamus just hits him right out of his boots practically. Just backhands him. And Orton going to kick out. I think Sheamus wasted a little bit too much time going for that cover. Oh! Great move there. Now going to go in for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Randy Orton able to get out at the last second. Just when it seemed like everything was going in Orton's favor, Sheamus starting to come alive. That Irish curse and bro kick combo. Brutal combo, by the way. Sheamus now going to roll out of the ring. Well, roll to the apron, I should say. And I don't know that you want to be there, but no, he's going to counter that. Get him in a roll-up. And Orton able to get out. Orton fighting back. And as I say that, Sheamus with a good reversal. And punches him right back down. And a high knee strike. He's got Orton reeling. And now Orton trying to fight back. Gonna send him into the barricade. And I don't like the looks of this. Oh, suplexes him. Watch out, people in the front row. Orton with a little pose for the crowd. Sheamus stirring now. I thought he was. Slowly getting back to his feet. 7. And Orton going to send him into the corner, but Sheamus with a nice reversal for that. Orton going to catch him for that that hanging DDT. And spikes him on his head. taking his time getting back to his feet. Once again, pounding the mat, and the Viper's pose, and this time hits the RKO. And Sheamus able to kick out at 2. Randy Orton looking a little frustrated now. Drops the knee right on the head. And he's got another one for Sheamus. Randy Orton kind of taking his time now. Sheamus, though, with a good reversal. Oh, and Orton cuts him off. And hits him with a drop kick. Now Orton going to send him into the corner. And a little snake eyes. And a Luthez press. Now Orton drops to one knee. Starting to see stamina, a little bit of an issue. Longer this match goes, it's taking a lot out of both of these men. Ooh. Sheamus' body looks bent at a very awkward angle right now. At least it did there for a moment. Orton taking his time, working at a slow and methodical pace, calculated. Sheamus, though, great reversal. And Orton with a huge uppercut. Sheamus rolled into the corner, and that may have been a mistake. And Orton once again going for a series of stomps. And Orton catches him with the RKO. Sheamus' arm is under the rope, though. That is a rope break. And Orton with an uncalled for clothesline to the referee. That was unnecessary. Orton looking a little frustrated at the moment. Grabbing a chair. And Sheamus is leaving. And now Orton getting busted open. And a Luthez press right on that chair. Raining down punches to Sheamus. And it looked like Orton may have been going to use that chair, but then obviously that didn't end up happening. Out Sheamus with a nice reversal. Orton fighting back from one knee. Got him up with a vertical suplex. Sheamus once again rolling out to the floor. And Orton feels it's time to pose. And he misses. Looked like he was going to try and clothesline him. Sheamus sidestepped him. Sheamus showing off his strength right there, tossing him across the ring. And once again, that vicious backhand. In for the cover, and Orton kicks out immediately. I think Sheamus wasted a little too much time dragging him, and also not hooking the leg may have been a mistake. And Orton's going to hit him with the clothesline. I think Sheamus maybe should have hooked the leg in that instance. Make it a little more difficult for Orton. The last thing you want to do is give someone like him a window. And connects with the RKO. And that's it. The third one was the charm as Randy Orton picks up the win. Had to work a little for that one, though. That was not easy by any means. But now we know Randy Orton will be joining Seth Rollins as part of Team Raw for Survivor Series. A couple of former world champions now on Team Raw. We'll see how SmackDown follows up. We know Rey Mysterio, the captain, and he's great. We'll see who's going to be joining him. Orton picks up the win tonight. He had to work for it, though. Sheamus put up a great fight. You can see Orton looks a little exhausted in here right now. But I'm sure Orton will be ready to go at Survivor Series. He picks up the win tonight. Yeah, one last pose for the crowd. Why not?